Welcome. Welcome to day one. And one second, I got a new setup. Let me try and, I'm trying to do a new setup. It's not really going very well, is it? Let me, work out the best way to do this. There we go. That one looks like it's going to work. Oh my word. Sorry, I was trying my best to set this all up just before. Let's go round and around. Is that gonna work? No? Let's unscrewing it. God, it's been an absolute nightmare trying to set this up. I'm here, I promise I'm here. Sorry, there's a 1 minute of bloopers. Is that what it's called? Bloopers? Right, welcome to Inktober 2024. We are going to get stuck right in, as I say. And you're not going to see what I'm going to make until I've made it. Basically, I'm going to splash down loads of colour, outlines of, there's going to be a stuffed toy over here and a top part of a backpack just over here. I'm not too worried about where everything goes, if everything's the right colour. It's going to be really free and easy, and I hope you will do the same kind of thing. Get my kitchen roll ready, lots of kitchen roll. I hope you will do the same kind of thing. Find a picture you like from your images. The word today is backpack. I'm in Japan. It's quite late at night. It's 10:40, I think. And yeah, I'm going to get stuck in. Watercolour first, let it dry. Then we're going to put pen on it afterwards. We're going to put ink pen on it afterwards. First of all, I need a light kind of green colour because my stuffed toy is a cute light green. In fact, everything's going to be kind of green in this one. Hello, Rosie. Nice to see you. I've got the phone and everything in my way, so it's going to be a bit harder for me to do this, but I'm just going to try. Just going to see what happens. I'm going to splash that down. This is the little nose of my dragon toy. You can copy, you can see what comes out of this. I'm not going to show you the original image. There's no need to show you the original image. I think it needs a bit more blue in it, actually. There's no blue in it yet. Because there's no need. What I want to teach you guys in this Inktober this year is to just do anything and not worry too much about what it looks like. Just have fun making for the sake of making. This guy is Button. Button is my stuffed dragon toy that I've had for about 6 years. Hi Quinn, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in for both. You know, it takes a really long time to set up the live. It's really annoying. Really makes me not want to do it. There's Button. Let's get Button, the back part of Button's body in here. I gotta have that dry a little bit more quickly actually. So I'm gonna blot some of it out with the kitchen paper because I don't want it to take forever to dry. And it's got to have a little wing at the back. Little wing. More water. Contradicting myself right now. Need more water suddenly. There we go. Clean up that underneath. And then my backpack is going to come in up over here. I actually need a kind of tan colour for the buckly part of the backpack. Tan orange, just here. Rough and ready. It doesn't matter what it looks like. That's what we say. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just have fun making for the sake of making. Who else is going to do Inktober this year? Or who wasn't but is so going to do it now because I've been shouting about it suddenly. How are you doing? Let me know how you're doing, how you've been. I want to know all of the things. Okay, now I'm going to get the dark green of the backpack in here because the word of the day is backpack. Just down here. I'm going to try and leave space for the zipper. Backpack goes over here. I know you can't see my original, my reference photo. Doesn't really matter though. I might share it with you at some point if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram or something. I'm sorry you've been so unwell the last few weeks, but I'm very glad that this poses a distraction. That's good. Distractions are good. Now, my goal is to try and keep these lives short and sweet so they're manageable for me and for you. So try not to faff around too much here. And also that means I have to be true to my word about not caring too much about what I make, about what comes out of it. This has come out on totally the wrong scale, so you can hear my water pot down below, just there. I'm just gonna make this bigger because I've accidentally made it too small. There you go. Add some more orange up there. Why not? Here we go. Nice to see you guys watching. Thank you for being here. Sorry about that 1 minute at the beginning. That was a bit of a nightmare, wasn't it? Swinging everything around. Let's try and keep everything in the same place ready for the next days. I've just added day 2 as well. Okay, it'll be Japan Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. That will be 1:30 in the morning in the UK, 2:30 in the morning in Europe, certain parts of Europe, and in America I think it'll probably be quite a sensible time, be like straight after work or something, on a Friday, Tuesday at 5 or something, I don't know. So one for the Americans, this one's one for the Europeans, and so on. Okay, everything's a bit all smushed together. That's fine. My little button, this guy, has a little horn up here. I'll give it a little horn. Now, do I add the background? I could add a background, a hint of a background, but then that means I've got more things I have to draw in place. So I think I won't, for time's sake, but I can then, I might, with a pen, draw the outline. What am I getting at here? Okay, what I'm getting at is that is going to dry very quickly. I'm going to make it dry really quickly. Let me get his little eye somewhere in there. There we go. And let me do a little something that feels silvery for the zipper. Here. Doesn't need to be perfectly white. And you know what? We're going to play with the white space there. White space is quite important. So we're going to learn something from this space that I'm leaving. Let me add a bit of shadow to Button's fluffy exterior. So we might as well get some texture in there. Why not, huh? And then I've got colouring pencils as well we can add on top after. Okay, Button's fluffing around down over there. I'm using the texture of the paper as well. You see, just dry brush and let the texture of the paper make out the fluffiness of my stuffed toy here. And then a little bit of different green down here to make that a little bit darker for this wing. And I don't want to keep making it wet because I'd like it to happen really fast. Nice. You know what? I think I'll leave that like that. Right, I've just noticed a little bit of residue has arrived over there. I'm going to use a clean, I've got 2 pots of water with me. One is clean. I'm just going to try and erase that. I don't know if you can see it. There's a kind of blemish, I'll say, of where the paint got flung a little bit, I think. Okay, there we go. Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. Okay, I'm gonna leave that like that for now. I think it's almost dry. I don't know, I was checking it like it was a hot meal. That's a bit silly. I hope you'll be on the mend soon, Rosie. And thanks anybody who's watching. Don't forget to check out Kendall James, Misskendaljames on the internet in general. I'm sure you'll find something to do with me there. Misskendaljames, linktr.ee/Misskendaljames to see the other things I make, and even to go and get the Inktober 2022 colouring book PDF download. Not too much money, and there will be another colouring book soon. Almost ready, the one from last year. Sorry it's taken so long, but that's life. You can hear all the pens in the background. Right, clean up the area. There we go. Get button back in the middle. That out of the way. Random pens. Let me show you some random pens because I'm sure people are going to ask what kind of random pens they are. Copic. That's a selection of Copic ones there. Copic is a Japanese brand. I live in Japan. Just random uni pen fine line. I think lots of people in at university use that. This one is not. This one is water soluble actually, so that one's going to blend and stuff if I'm not careful. But I'm not doing anything that it's relevant to, so that doesn't matter because the water is already on the page. And then this one is an etcher one as well. They're all different sizes. Not too fussy about them though. I might get a pad of paper just here. No, I'll get a page of paper, put it here to test the pens on so that I don't make too many wild mistakes. Okay, we're at the 11-minute mark. I'm gonna see if I can keep going, keep it nice and quick. I'm not trying to make anybody feel rushed. I'm just trying to get people to not care so much when they make art. There's a time and a place for caring when you make art. Time and a place. It doesn't have to be all the time. It doesn't have to be every place. Okay, I am going to do some strong thick lines here for the zipper. I think it's dry, or at least it's dry enough. Strong thick lines in there, and it looks like it's got a kind of tooth edge, so I'll do kind of tooth effect of sorts. But as soon as I start doing it, I get bored, so I start to change the technique. I'm basically just drawing lines. Yep, I'm just going to go to drawing lines. Maybe I'll shake it up a little bit over here. Okay, there we go. Come around here so it looks a bit fluffy. All right, and then I'm going to use a thinner pen. That's thinner. This is the bag. So we can change the effect of our drawing, like the visual effect and how our eyes read the picture, if we use different line weights to convey different materials. Not just different line weights, but line quality. So he's going to be fluffy, right? I'm going to do him very differently. This is a kind of leather look thing here, so I'm going to try and do it cleanly, if you know what I mean, like this. It doesn't matter if we've got white gaps. We're leaving white gaps. We're having fun with the white gaps. It's also got stitches around here, or at least, you know, the eyes are going to think it's got stitches, so I'll let them do that. Over here we have the buckly bit. Is that attached to something? No, I didn't really leave space for it. That doesn't matter. And then like this. Okay, makes it look like it's been stitched. This is softer, so I'm using the pen in a more light way, but still trying to be jagged about it. I'm going to leave this edge because that's going to be the soft toy edge, so it'll be fluffy. And over here, top part of the bag. There we go, nothing too special. Some hints of like folds over here. And maybe, yeah. Yep, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Now highlight the fluffiness of button. So I'm going to hold the pen a little bit towards the edge. Some of you have probably seen me do this kind of thing before. Like hold it not to the edge, sorry, to the back. Hold it towards the back and just be a little free and fluffy. In fact, look, I'm going naturally decided to lift up and down as well to make fluffiness. His horn is a different fabric. Okay, fluffiness, be loose, hold it towards the end, get fluffy. He's quite old. He's 6, so he's going to be a bit raggedy around the edges. fluffy up here. Okay, fluffy around here. This arm. And fluff everywhere, actually, around this bit. This is like the joinery, so I'm just joinery and then matted fluff from over the years being washed and whatnot. So here we go. Convey some of that like this. It's got a tiny hint of an eye in here, but it's a bit hard to see because it's been matted and fluffed over so much. But I put a little hint of an eye in there. Maybe some more fluffiness. But I don't really want to change his character. Here we go. Just fluffy wiggles. Don't worry, don't care about it too much. Okay, now this is going to be stronger because that's his wing, different type of material. There we go. Now, toying with the idea, do I do something around here? I think no. But what I am going to do is do a freehand line around the outside. A freehand thick line around the outside. There we go. So I wasn't going to turn the page, but I'm going to turn it now. Meet at the edge over here. And just let a line happen however it happens. Okay. This is going to finish up the drawing. It's not finished yet. I might add pencil, crayon. But don't worry about it being straight. Don't worry about it being anything. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Just turn it this way so I'm doing the same kind of edge. There we go. And I'm going to match that up just over here. Okay. There we go. That's button in the first image. Can't really work out if I should be putting something in this space here in the background. Just gonna leave it for now. Gonna get some coloring pencils out and just add a little bit more texture. These coloring pencils here that haven't been used. So just use all your nice stuff that you've been saving for who knows what fantastic reason. Let's get some minty blue colors. Coming up to the 18-minute mark. And just, I love holding the pencil on the side like this. And just not really caring about where everything goes. I really want to encourage you guys to get like spiky and grainy with how you make art. Okay? And just do it fast without caring. Just see what happens. Enjoy the process. And we try and get some of that texture of the fur in there too. Now, I feel like that's not really what Button's eye looks like. It's fine. This brown is too dark for in here, but I really want to convey a bit more shadow, so I'm gonna put that in there anyway. And I'd like some darker greens actually. I think I'll just do brown again, down over here. Okay, coming around from the top, just to add a bit of shadow to this creased part of this bag. Actually missing a kind of line over here. That is going to flow all the way through. Doesn't matter that I missed it earlier. And a thick line just up here for where that attaches. Just, you know, making it up because I made a half mistake. So it doesn't matter. It's more dark over here. Wow, these pencils are nice. I should have used these pencils way sooner in my life. They're lovely. Okay. Dark gray. One of the reasons that I hold the pencil on the side is because I've got no patience, guys. I've got patience for plenty of things, but I've not got patience for seeing the result of something fun. And I think seeing the result of your drawing is fun. So yeah, no patience for that. There we go. Now, this bit is correct here according to my image, but it looks a bit incorrect because of the, like, that's not meant to be filled in, but I'm going to fill it in because it would make more sense for the sake of the image. So I'm just going to get a little bit of green and fill that in with a paintbrush in there, just to make it read better in people's minds. Otherwise it looks a bit like I forgot something, which I didn't, but whatever. Who cares? Okay, if you're watching this at a later date, please do leave some comments and things, and everybody please do give it a like so that more people can find it, more people can get creative, more people can chill out with Inktober this year. So at the 21-minute mark, I think I might put a thick black line either side of the zipper. I'm going to use more of the point of the pencil. I'm not doing anything skilled, guys. The only skill I've got, if you're thinking, wow, that's amazing, or wow, that's rubbish, the only skill I've got is the confidence to not care, and like just confidence to throw stuff at the page. And if you're wondering where that comes from and how you can get some of it, you have to just practice. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it. Should I do something in the background? No. What I might do is write a story or something. Maybe this is for me to like add a story at a later date. I'm gonna come back in with a tiny little bit of paint, I think. Maybe a story will get written here. I'll see what the other pictures look like as the weeks go on, and I'll see if I think that's necessary, or maybe I'll add something else entirely. Okay, gearing up to say goodbye now. Just going to add a little something. You think it looks very good as is? Thank you. I'll leave it like that for now, at least. Just add a darker bit down under here. Make that stand out like that. And maybe I'll splash a tiny bit more colour in. I want some parts of button to be a bit darker. What do I want to be darker? In here. Back here. And I'm going to come in and remove some of that. I don't want it to be totally dark. There we go. I think I'm leaving it. But one thing you've got to do is put your little signature on it. So I'm just going to do a little KJ and a 2-4. I'm going to do it down over here. KJ 2-4. There we go. Thank you very much for joining me for this Inktober. If you've got any comments about the quality of the light, the breathing of a pregnant woman, the shadow or anything, please do let me know. You can do that in the comments, or you can do that in a private message to me on anything that's got Misskendaljames, because I've got to find the right balance of how to make this look good, because I'm not convinced. Is this top down? Is it working? Did it work for you? Let me know. Please send me any feedback you like. If you're rude about it, then I will ignore you. If you're sensible and kind about it, then I will heed your advice. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you liked it. This is Button. Ta-da! And let me see if I can show you the... There you go. This is the bomb site at the end. That's what it came from, this little bit here. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Bye. Whoops.